Hello everyone. Today we're diving into the Unmasked Truths, Shattered Dreams demo. It's a novel murder mystery game with the full version coming soon. So let's get started.
Let's see. Sandwiches are cut and arranged. Bruschetta, cheese puffs, fruit tarts, and brie cups are ready. Everything okay, Christine?
Yep, I'm just getting to the best part is all. Check it out.
You're pretty proficient at cooking with oil.
Frying things in oil is a way of life when you're on a long voyage. It's one of the best ways I know to put some crunch back into limp veggies and add some color and spice to tinned meat. Lots of street foods use hot oil too, so I've picked up a fair share of recipes here and there.
I've always had relatively easy access to fresh produce, so I've never really thought twice about those things.
And start dinging that bell, food's up. I made some of my favorites. Spicy edamame, chicken satay, piping hot mini empanadas, mendocinas, pakoras, and a whole load of different veggies. Even used some of your trimmings and leftovers to whip up some fritters.
How very frugal of you.
Waste perfectly good food and you walk the plank. That's my motto.
I'm impressed you managed to put this much together in such a short time.
It's no sweat. Gotta cook quick when you've got nearly a dozen mouths to feed and not a lot of time to work with.
May I?
Sure. I recommend the empanadas.
The chef does always know best. In exchange, I recommend the finger sandwiches and brie cups. They should help cool you down after all that frying.
Just like jumping into a desert oasis.
The filling is spicy, but the heat doesn't overwhelm the tender flavor of the meat. The outer shell is perfectly crisp, too. This should make a decent enough meal for everyone. Something wrong?
It's kind of nerve-wracking having the world-class barista taste your finger food. That's all. Glad to know I have your approval.
I may be confident in my drink-making skills, but I know I still have a lot to learn when it comes to appetizers and pairings. I'm not so conceited as to think I would have been able to make a spread like this in such a short time all on my own. So, thanks for helping out.
Oh, no problem. Lending a hand is what friends are for.
Right.
Something certainly smells delicious.
All finished with decorating, Miss Alexandra?
There we are. Although it would have taken a lot longer without Esh's help.
Done. Let's go take a look.
The college requested some photos of our activities during the world-class course, so I thought today's luncheon would make for a nice little get-together, in addition to an excellent opportunity to take some photos.
Glad I'm not on the cleanup crew.
Ash volunteered for camera duty, and they've already gotten some nice shots of the two of you cooking together.
Really? That's awesome, Ash. Let's have a look. Ash?
They were here just a second ago.
Ahoy!
Hey, guys. You're cruising into port right on time.
Thanks for the warm welcome. We're really looking forward to trying your cooking.
It definitely smells more palatable than breakfast.
Phew! You ladies really went flat out with the food and decorations. I reckon this is gonna be a regular piss-up.
You know the rule, Jack.
My bad, Sophie.
Rule? What rule?
Oh, it's nothing much. Jack has a tendency of overdoing it with the slang. So we have a rule that during class, presentations, and when speaking in the company of people he's not closely acquainted with already, that he needs to keep the slang to a minimum. Consider it something like remedial language lessons or extra credit.
Perhaps such a ruling should extend to his acquaintances as well.
Oh, come on, Ran. Have a heart, will you? I'm not playing silly buggers over here.
Ahoy there!
Hi, everyone.
Something's off. I can sense it.
Strike a pose.
What's this all about?
I think it was a camera flash?
Is there something in that bush?
Capture successful. There you are, Ash. Ash is on camera duty, so Miss Alexandra says.
It's impressive that you realized Ash was about to take a photo.
Sensing the presence of a camera is second nature to us by now. The aura given off by the paparazzi when they've got you in their sights is like that of a predator leering at its prey. What I felt just now, though, was on an entirely different level.
You really are the world-class hunter if even Sergei almost overlooked you.
The only people we're waiting on now are Miss Soda and Miss Dantois.
That right. Maria seemed the most excited out of everyone to chow down on some of Lucienne's snacks. I thought she and Izumi would have arrived first.
Well, she is with Izumi. Izumi's constantly getting distracted by the littlest things. I'd find it more odd if they weren't last to arrive.
Hello, everybody!
Hey, Izumi.
Hello, my adorable Daehyun. I missed you so much, darling.
I missed you too.
I hope you all weren't waiting too long for us.
Nah, we just got here a couple minutes ago ourselves. It's all good.
What are you grinning about?
I was just thinking about how glad I am that I signed up for this course.
Oh yeah? Since everyone's here.
Everybody listen up! Lucienne's got something to say!
Again? Well, whatever. Food is on the counter, and I'll take any drink request you have once everyone's found a seat. If you're not too busy after trying the cake, maybe we could also...
Please do your best to refrain from smoking on campus grounds.
Sorry. Force of habit. Oh, wait. I'm not allowed to smoke at all while on campus grounds?
That's correct. Surely you've read your student handbook by now?
I have. It's just...
Yeah, g'day! Couldn't help overhearing your conversation just now. Hope you don't mind me being a sticky beak. But think about it for a second, Sophie. Lucienne can't exactly piss off to smoke a ciggy in the vacuum of space.
That is true. Alice? Thomas? Are either of you available?
How may we be of service, Lady Alexandra?
Would it cause any danger for someone to smoke while on campus grounds?
The orbital campus utilizes a state-of-the-art facility-wide air duct system to circulate, filter, and maintain chemical balances optimized for the comfort of our guests. Part of this system involves the synthesizing, compressing, and storing of oxygen.
It could be dangerous if there was an open flame near one of the areas where oxygen is processed or stored. Most of those areas are in locations off-limits to guests, with each building containing its own sub-storage in case of emergencies.
I see. Thank you for the information. Lucienne, it wouldn't do to have you go through withdrawal and have your grades suffer during the course, so I believe the circumstances warrant an exception. It sounds like you can smoke, as long as it's a safe distance from any buildings. Would that be all right, Alice and Thomas?
Inquiry received.
And confirmed.
I'll contact the school later to petition for a revision of the student handbook.
Thanks, Miss Alexandra.
Your name's Ash Buckley, right? I'm Christine Brown. Why are you so surprised? I've memorized topography and major landmarks the world over, both what's known to the general public as well as places known only to those who've stepped foot there. I know more than a fair number of languages, too. Plenty of world-class individuals like Dae-hyun and Renard are all over the news. And even I've hosted my share of television programs about travel and conservation. But level of fame doesn't matter as much as the fact that we're all classmates. We should all learn each other's names, even if we're only together for a short 40 days. I've been all over the world and met all manner of amazing people, both world-class and non-world-class alike. Monks in hidden-away temples practicing religions and arts nobody's ever heard of, despot rulers of blood-stained countries, kids selling packs of gum to tourists so they can support their families, the works. They say you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but I like to think I'm a pretty good judge of a person's character. And from the very first moment I saw you outside, I could tell. You're the same way. I can see it in your eyes and the way you move. Every step and breath you take has a purpose. You're the 100% genuine, bona fide, and real deal type of person. It's one of the rarest things in the world. An honest to goodness international treasure in this day and age, if you ask me. You're a person of few words, and I absolutely respect that. Meanwhile, I've always been told I could do with talking a little less. I know, right? I can feel it in my bones. We're gonna be the best of friends from here on out.
I think so too, Christine Brown.
Ah, great.
What are you gawking at?
Foxes. Cool. I'm so happy to finally be meeting you and Maria in person, Lucy.
You all already know each other?
It's a long story.
I'd love to hear it sometime, if you don't mind sharing. It must have been a truly unique event if it brought so many world-class people together.
You can say that again. By the way, Izumi?
Yes?
I'd prefer it if you didn't call me Lucy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maria's talked so much about you that I forgot we don't actually know each other personally. She's always referred to you as Lucy, so it completely slipped my mind. What was your full name again?
Just call me Lucienne.
Lucienne is a beautiful name.
It's nothing special.
To the contrary, a name is the first gift a parent gives to their child and embodies their wishes for your future.
That's true. My parents wanted me to be like a wellspring, endlessly pouring forth great things into the world.
I'm sure your parents thought of you as a shining light, Lucienne.
Listen, I get that you're trying to be nice, but...
Don't deny it.
Huh?
Sure, life hasn't exactly been rosy, but I know for sure I wouldn't be here now if you weren't around to light my way, Lucienne. You may not get along with your parents, but I'm grateful to them for bringing you into this world.
Beautifully said, Maria and Leandre.
What am I, the lead character of a serial drama?
Target sighted.
Something bothering you?
It's just... I can't even hold Daehyun's hand when the two of you are standing so close together.
Come on, Izumi. There's plenty of room for you right here.
It looks a little cramped to me. What's this? Oh, cutie! Daehyun! Look at this adorable plushie I found. She looks so much like Little Miss Sunshine.
That is an adorable plushie.
How delightful that everyone seems like they're having such a grand time. Being world class can be a lonely thing, and there's a lot of pressure to behave in a way that inspires awe from non-world class people. Though I doubt anyone's first guess upon seeing this would be that these young people are world class. Thank you again for taking photos, Ash.
What? You're welcome.
Have you been remembering to take photos with yourself in them too? I'm not much for photographs either. Why don't we take one of the two of us together?
Miss Alexandra!
All right then, come and stand beside me. 3, 2, 1. Let's see how it looks. What do you think?
Nice.
I agree.
Woohoo! Bring on the drinks. I'll outdo any one of you.
There he goes, overdoing things again. Do try to restrain yourself, Jack.
Oh, come on, Sophie. You're not my mum.
I've never seen someone get drunk on juice and soda before.
Thankfully, nothing seems caffeinated. Ever since Jack was a little boy, he's always ended up like this after indulging in too much sugar.
You've known each other a long time, eh?
We have. Jack was assigned to the first class I ever taught, back when I was still earning my wings as a student teacher. It was a program designed to give children attending Australia's School of the Air an experience of the...
How about it? Up for a chugging contest, Buckley?
I think you spooked him.
Ash may not have much of a sweet tooth, but I'll take you on.
To be young and enjoying a night out with classmates.
Leandre, what do you know about Sergei Ivankov?
Sergei? Well, he seems like a fairly level-headed person.
I'm not asking for your opinion of him. I'd like to know if you have any information on him.
Information about Sergei. Considering that we've only spoken a handful of times, all I really know is that he's Daehyun's manager. They both seem to have a genuine passion for music, for what I can tell.
No, that won't do either. It needs to be something unrelated to his work. Something he wouldn't expect a stranger to know about him.
He likes cucumber and crab-flavored chips? Why all the questions about Sergei? It's rare for you to take such an interest in another person.
It has to do with this book I noticed on display when we left the library. I only meant to skim a few pages, but I've been unable to put it down. The author makes some astute observations. Individuals may be wary of and hesitate to share sensitive information with those they're unfamiliar with. This hesitation results in inefficient use of time that would be better suited for other forms of fruitful engagement. Exceptional communicators consistently utilize one efficient method to break down these barriers to effective discourse before they can even arise. By expressing a passing interest in something inconsequential, for example, the other individual's pets or hobbies, you'll instantly find yourself held in high regard.
Brother? I never would have imagined you'd take such an interest in a book like that.
You underestimate my drive to excel. I may be world-class, but I'm not blind to areas in which I'd benefit from improvement. I've struggled for ages with devising a solution on my own, yet here's a technique that's simple and direct. It's truly a revolutionary method that only the world-class communications expert could come up with. I was merely considering testing the approach on Sergei. Connecting with a man of his caliber could prove to be quite a mutually beneficial endeavor.
Well, that's a relief. I was under the impression that you were just being antisocial all afternoon. but it sounds like you've been putting a lot of thought into making new friends.
Exactly what are you prattling on about?
You know, what the book said? Showing an interest in what someone else likes is just one way of breaking the ice. With any luck, it leads to 2 or more people finding out they have even more things in common. It is a book about making friends, isn't it?
This isn't some paltry book on something as common as making friends. It's Winning the Room, the world-class guide to business networking by Andrei Orlova.
Sorry, I didn't realize. If you'd like to talk to Sergei, you could always just go up to him and...
But that's so... pedestrian.
It's also completely normal. If you're feeling nervous about the thought of speaking to him alone, I could go with...
This one.
How are the photos coming, Ash?
Wanna see?
Sure. Let's have a gander. Nice! You got a photo with everyone in it. Except... what are you doing flat on the floor? Ah, bummer. And it's such a good picture of everybody. Luckily, there's plenty of time to take another one. You don't wanna? But you're on the ground.
Everyone's happy.
Can't fight that logic. You're right. This photo is the best of the best. It perfectly captures the fun vibe of this crew.
Yeah. It's just about time. Daehyun, I'll be going now.
Well, all right. Let me walk you back to your apartment.
Thank you for offering, darling. But I'll be fine. You stay here with everyone else.
Are you sure?
You really are too sweet. Speaking of which...
Aren't those...
they're from your most recent new product unveiling shoot. Super Protein's Banana Ultimate Candies are so popular that they're hard to find in stores lately, especially their flagship banana flavor. So, I may have taken a few from the filming set while nobody was looking. And you can have this seat of honor until our guest arrives, you little cutie. There. Now, all you need is a name. Oh! That must be her. You're right on time, Maria.
Thanks for having me.
Don't mention it. No need to be shy. Come right on inside. Are you thirsty? I have some bottled green tea and fresh cucumber juice.
Oh, no thanks. I don't want to completely put you out.
Nonsense! We'll be talking a lot starting tonight. I wouldn't want you to suffer from a dry throat. You might get sick.
In that case, cucumber juice sounds great.
Here, help yourself. I'll have snacks ready for us to share next time, too.
Thanks.
You're very welcome. We've been talking for a long time through the world-class college virtual counseling program. I must admit, it's rather exciting meeting in person and talking with you face-to-face for the first time. What do you think?
You can say that again. Meeting you in person and getting to talk to you in the flesh has been... well, I've seen you on television and in photos with Taehyun, but it never really clicked that you were a real person until today. Know what I mean? For a while, I even thought the person I was talking to might have been some kind of AI virtual therapist made using your likeness.
Nope. I'm 100% real. But where are my manners? Please make yourself comfortable however you'd like.
Thanks, Izumi. Whoa, this thing feels like a cloud.
Isn't it just oh so cozy? It's like being swaddled in a giant hug.
Oh, this plush cat is super cute too.
Isn't she adorable? I think I'll call her BB. She's very soft. You can hold on to BB while we talk if you'd like.
Thanks, I'll do that.
To start things off, we've been working together for the last several years now. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your stress and anxiety during the last few weeks?
Oof, if I'm being honest, it's probably around a 9.
That's definitely higher than usual. But we expected as much would happen at this point. Going up into space and attending the world-class college's world-class course is a lot to deal with for anyone.
You're telling me? I thought I'd steeled myself and was ready for anything, but ever since this morning, thoughts have been a scrambled mess.
I believe you.
I've done my best to follow your advice and just live in the now. I've also tried doing what I could for the sake of the future without focusing as much on the past.
All of which you've done exceptionally well with.
But how can I do that when my past is staring me straight in the face?
I hear you, Maria. We both knew how difficult this course would be for you, and that's why I put my attendance off until the last possible moment so that we could attend the course concurrently. I didn't want you going a full 40 days without a lifeline, and the college supported my assessment as the world-class psychologist. Unlike the others who only have the usual studies to concern themselves with, part of our time here will be dedicated to helping you work through your emotions via a highly controlled exposure therapy.
But what if I can't do it? What if...
Maria, you can do it. In fact, I already saw you doing it today.
You did?
No, you did. You accomplished your first goal just by existing in the same space as one of your triggers today. It's true that your stress levels are elevated, but you didn't have an attack or lash out. You should be proud of yourself.
I guess that's true.
During our next 40 days, the only goal that you and I have together is to peel back the bandage a tiny bit at a time. By taking this approach, we can discuss the thoughts and emotions you're feeling in a safe environment.
But what if I still can't handle it?
It's true that there's always the risk of you experiencing a backslide. But that's precisely why I'm here for you at any time you might need me. Miss Alexandra doesn't know any specifics, but she's been made aware that we're working together on a special project with the approval of the college, and that we may need to miss lectures on occasion. We're doing it this way precisely because you've proven that you're ready for it. You've built up your support system and have so much to look forward to in your future as the world-class...
Really know how to lay on the pressure.
I'm only being straightforward with you, just as you've always asked me. So, tell me, what's on your mind right now?
Where should I even start?
Try to not get distracted by all the noise. What's the one thought or feeling that stands out to you the most?
It would have to be the kids who are back at the orphanage right now. Unlike when I was there, Now they have clean clothes, plenty of nutritious food, and kind, supportive staff. They've even added a wing with enough beds for everyone to have their own. They've remodeled older parts of the building so they're safe to live in again. Everyone's safe and happy. And it's all because I'm sending my stipend money to them.
I'm sure they're very appreciative of all your hard work and generosity, Maria.
But what am I gonna do after I get my certification? Being the world-class street fighter may sound cool, but it's not all that it's cracked up to be. The agency wants to start pitting me up solely against other world-class fighters once I'm fully certified as world-class. Going head-to-head in front of an audience and cameras isn't the same as a street fight. Once I'm in the ring and up against other world-class fighters, there's way more pressure than in a regular featherweight title fight. I hoped for a legitimate job as a bodyguard, a stunt double, or anything at all, but I always end up getting rejected after employers finish a background check. If all I'm good for is getting into street brawls, how am I supposed to support myself? Much less anyone else. Even if I am fully certified, what am I supposed to do? Do I drop out and try and land a normal job by pretending I'm a normal person? Or do I keep fighting in bigger and bigger matches until I eventually get injured or injure someone else? I may be the world-class street fighter on a provisional certification, but I've only been fighting in non-world-class tournaments and title matches so far. Once I'm fully certified as world-class, I'll have to go up against people like the world-class MMA fighter. Forget just getting injured. The last world-class street fighter died in a title fight. Or do I stay at the college, step away from the ring, and just end up working for some crook? Big Sis told me I was strong, that I was smart, that I could do what she never could so long as I just kept on the level. But now that I'm going to be the world-class street fighter, I feel more pigeonholed and unsure than ever. I mean, Big Sis always did everything she could for everyone else. She did everything right, but because of me, she's...
Maria, you aren't to blame for what happened to her. She was the author of her own choices.
No! You and everyone else are wrong about her. Why does everyone refuse to understand that she wasn't even supposed to be there that day? It was my job to make the delivery to that house, not hers. But she made me stay home and did the delivery herself. Everyone believes she did it, but I know she didn't.
Maria's ruminating and it's causing her to spiral. I need to snap her out of it. Maria, let's take a moment to...
If I just weren't so busy studying for that stupid exam!
Maria?
How can I just keep studying, taking tests, and living on without her like nothing's wrong? Why is it that he gets to enjoy the life of a world-classer when all he did was convince the world Big Sis did something she didn't do?
That's it, Maria. Peel away the bandage, and we'll take care of the wound that's still underneath. Tonight sure did find a way to get messy. The best thing I can do is just roll with it.
May I?
Of course you can. Just let me move a few things out of the way first.
Your mattress feels so much softer than the one in my room.
It's probably just the comforter. I brought it from home.
Along with all your plushies.
I didn't bring all my plushies.
Let's see who's here. There's Hana, Chiyo, Maron, Atsuki, Yuri.
You remember all their names?
Of course I do. I never forget the names of my future in-laws.
Now you're just making fun.
I'd never do something like that. Some people might think they're only stuffed toys, but they're important to you. Which makes them important to me.
Darling.
What's wrong, Izumi? Did I say something weird?
Of course not. I just didn't have many opportunities as a child to socialize other than with my tutors and household staff. But I always had my plushies for company. They always encouraged and comforted me. And so did you. Whenever I listened to your voice, I always imagined you were talking directly to me. But the real thing is even better than that.
I still can hardly believe that you're one of my oldest fans. That drama you saw only aired in Korea for a short time. People know about it now, but how did you find out about it way back then?
One of the girls at drama camp showed it to me.
Drama camp? Were you trying to be an actress?
What little girl doesn't dream of being a beautiful and graceful actress like the ones in the movies? I wanted to be all sorts of things at one time or another, so my parents sent me to a variety of away camps. There was sports camp, ladies expedition camp, astronaut camp, art camp, karate camp, oh, computer science camp.
That's a lot of camps.
Isn't it? My father was initially against it, but Mother convinced him that the experiences would help me discover what I was truly best at.
So, did they send you to some kind of psychology camp too?
No, nothing like that. It just sort of happened that the other kids were always fast to open up to me. Once I was a teenager, some camp counselors encouraged me to apply for a junior camp counseling role. And the rest is history. How about you, darling? Did you ever go to an away camp?
It wasn't a camp, but there was one thing I did growing up. My mother is best known for acting in dramas, but the one thing she loves most is singing. She even used to take me along when she practiced with a community choir. I was too little at the time to do anything more than watch, but it was during one of her practices at the community center that I wandered off while looking for the restroom and got lost in the maze of hallways.
You got lost all on your own? That must have been so frightening for you.
I was a little afraid at first, but then I heard the most amazing music. Next thing I knew, I'd wandered into a room full of musicians. They showed me their instruments and were so kind to me. They even did a full set demonstration. Listening to them play jazz together was the first time that music ever lit my soul on fire like that. It was unlike anything I'd ever experienced before.
So, that's how you really discovered your love of music.
You, Sergei, and my family are the only ones who know. Oh. Want me to get you something to drink from the vending machines, Izumi? You look warm.
I was just thinking, out of all the people in all the world, how incredibly lucky we are to have found each other, Daehyun.
I feel the same way.
Just the thought that we're going to be together forever. It makes me so happy.
I'm sure we'll get our happily ever after, Izumi.
But when? We've already promised ourselves to each other, and it's not like you're the same as other idols. Most of your fans accept us being together, so the fact that we have to keep it a secret that we're already engaged just feels...
Sergei said now is not a good time.
He's only thinking about your career when he says things like that! Sometimes I wonder if he even sees me as a person, or if he only thinks of me as another stage prop. He doesn't take us seriously at all.
Is that really how you feel, Izumi?
It is.
I know Sergei can sometimes be difficult to understand, but
I know Sergei and I are both important to you. He's more than your manager. Sergei is your dear friend. But if he insists on leveraging our relationship for commercial advantage and is so averse to letting us move at a more natural pace, I'm just worried that things might not work out as we'd hoped.
what do you mean?
I was your fan long before you became the world-class idol. I've always known that you have what it takes to achieve great things. However, even the most popular idols' careers don't last for a lifetime. But what we have is something that can truly last forever. Daehyun?
Huh? Sorry, Izumi. I was listening.
What am I doing? Saying all this out of the blue is unbecoming of the world-class psychologist. I don't want you to feel like I'm pressuring you or Sergei when I know he's only doing what he thinks is best. I only wish he assigned more weight to your personal happiness when he makes his considerations.
Izumi.
But we're both exhausted, so let's just forget this whole conversation.
What more can I say, then? I love you.
And I love you. I've never met a man more sweet, gentle, and talented.
And I've never known a maiden more genuine, kind, and virtuous. I could never love another woman half as much as I love you. I know you feel the same, or you wouldn't be so distraught like this. You're the only woman for me, Izumi. Just leave it to me. I'll prove it so that no one in the entire world, not even you, will ever have any doubts about our relationship.
But that's not really what I'm... Ugh, can't you ever knock, Sergei?
I thought you knew I was coming back.
That's not the point.
It's okay, Izumi. I'll tell you all the details after I've had a chance to talk things over with Sergei first, all right?
If you're really going to talk to him...
What are you two whispering about?
I'll tell you about it later.
Here.
Ahoy, hearties!
Good morning!
You okay, Maria? I'm totally fine. Although, I might have overexerted myself a little this morning.
So, what's the John Dory, Soph?
Your guess is as good as mine. Oh, I haven't a clue as to why we've been called here together this morning.
What do you mean you haven't a clue? You're our professor, aren't you?
Perhaps additional staff members have arrived? They might want to introduce themselves to us.
I doubt it. I sat by the fountain all night. I would have noticed if any more shuttles arrived on campus.
You stayed up all night again?
It's no big deal.
Apparently, the rules have been updated again.
That is correct, Lord Ivankov.
Alice and Thomas may be adorable, but I don't think I'm ever going to get used to that.
Sneaky little buggers.
I wonder if it'd be possible for me to appear out of thin air like that at the start of a concert.
Only if you were made up of a bunch of zeros and ones like they are.
Stealthy. Right? Just imagine being able to appear and disappear whenever and wherever.
All registrants of the world-class course confirmed present and accounted for.
Thank you for your prompt arrival. We will now begin.
Oi! Why the long faces, Alice and Thomas?
Your observation is erroneous. Our faces have not altered their dimensions.
It's only a figure of speech.
Noted.
Alice and I were performing the required crack testing of a new expression.
Your physiological responses have been logged. Thank you for your continued participation in the latest update.
Speaking of the update, might that have anything to do with why I can't get into my office?
Lose your keys.
No. Not this time.
A complete record of changes made with the recent update is available via the system's log.
We are already fully aware of the existence of this system's log. Please, enlighten me. Under what pretense have you woken us at such a god-forsaken hour?
Is it early? I'm normally out and about around this time.
Same here. I'd like to finish my morning workout and cool down before...
Come on, mates. None of us have had any brekkie yet.
If all we had to do was show up for attendance...
Permission to exit denied.
Initiating lockdown of Sector 11.
What the hell is this?
They've dogged the doors.
Daehyun, stay back.
What's going on?
Everything's going to be okay, Izumi.
Is, emergency drill?
Any ideas, Sophie?
I'm just as in the dark as the rest of you.
Elevated heart rates detected.
Please cease your distress.
People won't calm down just because you slap on a smile and ask them to.
Noted. Researching solutions. Solution found.
Dispersing custom mood adjuster. Type A-4.891.
Is that lavender? Nice smell.
There's a hint of grapefruit, too.
That's quite the lovely scent.
I demand satisfaction, and your reaction is fouling the air with noxious and revolting perfume? I insist on answers, Alice. What's going on here?
A full statement of purpose is detailed in the system's log notes.
About that.
Were we supposed to be able to make something out of all those numbers and symbols and stuff?
The system's log notes are just a mess of broken code.
Thought I was off my head seeing that.
Mind translating these notes into plain language for the rest of us?
Request accepted.
Generating summary.
Something's pinging in my purse.
Let's take a gander.
In accordance with the latest agreement, you are all now enrolled in the world-class Final Selection Seminar.
Final Selection Seminar?
I wonder what the world-class prize is.
That's what jumps out at you?
Looks like we're classmates, Sophie.
That cannot possibly be the case.
While you may be the course's attending professor, the wording of this introduction leaves little room for doubt.
So, they want you to murder each other in order to pass.
No one would ever kill a classmate. Such senseless and gratuitous calls for violence. If participating in the seminar is one of the requirements for my world-class certification, I refuse.
Hear, hear.
Are we sure this isn't just some elaborate prank?
Seems rather involved for a common joke.
Whatever cheeky little bastard threw this together sure knows how to pull a stunt.
It's not funny. Instead of a prank, maybe it's a social experiment designed to assess our moral compasses and see how we react.
I certainly wasn't informed that such an experiment would take place.
Maybe you're being tested too, Miss Alexandra.
Perhaps. Many old certifications are currently under review to ensure all active individuals are meeting modern certification requirements.
While each student will be scored individually, it is highly encouraged that you all work together.
So if one of us is killed, the rest of us get scored on whether or not we can figure out who did it?
That's only if one of us thinks the risk is worth the potential reward.
No one would be so desperate to pass that they'd actually stoop to murder, would they?
No worries, mate.
It is quite clear that none of us are the least bit interested in harming one another.
If this really is a test of our morals, then I'd say every last one of us makes the grade.
Does this mean we all pass?
Your assumptions are made based on incomplete information.
Additional stipulations are as follows. You are required to complete the seminar without outside interference. We hope that this fosters the ideal distraction-free study space.
Individuals who would like to withdraw from the course or leave campus prior to the semester's completion will be immediately expelled, escorted off the premises, and will no longer be recognized as world-class.
Murder someone else or give up. Looking at it that way, there's really only one choice.
Guess what the college really wants is for a boatload of people to give up their licenses and withdraw.
Do they seriously expect half of us to just throw in the towel after how hard we've each had to fight to make it this far?
The process certainly was simpler in my time. Rigorous programs do occasionally utilize unusual methods in an effort to trim down an excess of applicants. But this? Revoking someone's world-class professional license and even my own certification via such a horrendous scenario is simply unheard of.
Considering how many people have become world-class in recent years, perhaps the powers that be have decided to enact a drastic form of population control?
What utter hogwash.
Life is more important than a certification.
If the seminar only ends when 5 people remain, we might end up staying here a lot longer than 40 days.
Sergei, is this going to interfere with my tour schedule?
I'd like to see anyone try doing something like that. It'd be one thing if we were a group of low-level nobodies, but attempting to hold the world-class idol even a day past the seminar's original end date? That would cause quite a few of our sponsors, especially those who coincidentally provide generous amounts of support to the world-class college, to become very unhappy. Although, there are several direct competitors who are high up on that list of donors as well.
A summary of additional revisions to previously established rules is as follows.
What are these preposterous revisions? Where is my brother supposed to go at night?
Collating complaints and forwarding them to the appropriate channels.
No rules prohibit the use of common areas.
That's completely unreasonable. This entire scenario is beyond asinine. Leandre is neither world-class nor is he aspiring to be. Subjecting him to these stipulations in such a way that he's left without even basic accommodations is completely unacceptable.
It's all right, brother. I can live out every book lover's dream of spending their nights surrounded by a whole library's worth of books.
Of all the times to be agreeable.
End of summary.
What's so funny?
What else can I do but laugh at such blatant chicanery? Changing the course's purpose and scope, expecting us to just accept these new terms while threatening us that our provisional certifications will be revoked if we so much as attempt to leave campus or withdraw. It's the very definition of being coerced into a contract while under duress. Nothing in the paperwork I signed when I enrolled at the world-class college grants this level of power. I formally reject this inane alterations of terms.
User response invalid.
Lord Renard Thies has already accepted the terms of version 1.22444871440.
You... I've done no such thing!
How else would you have known to come here if you hadn't accepted the new terms?
I was never presented with any new terms.
The notification said it was urgent. So I accepted the new version's terms of service that popped up on your tablet, brother.
You... What? Did anyone here review the terms of service to inspect it for any questionable changes prior to accepting?
I leave reading my contracts up to Sergei.
And this is precisely why I have a policy of not working before 8 in the morning.
Who has the time or energy to read through a terms of service policy that's over 300 pages? Even the college handbook is a quarter of that.
I'm surrounded by unconscionable fools.
Nothing we can do about it now.
We thank you for your understanding and cooperation as we continue striving to provide you with a world-class experience.
Releasing Sector 11 from lockdown.
Guess this means we're free to leave.
Seems like.
What? It's just like that?
Hey, Ash?
What?
You were awesome back there.
I reckon it ain't just Christine who thinks so. Good on ya.
It was a pleasant surprise suddenly hearing you speak so powerfully like that. I knew you had it in you.
See? Of course I'd never doubt any of this crew here. Really, who's gonna start up a mutiny just because someone comes along and tells us to?
Yeah!
Prerequisites met. A victim has been identified. Proceed to the designated location to unlock the victim's identity.